So this is the EMV that went into the volcano in Mexico, Popocatépetl. Now I'm gonna show you what was happening almost at the same time.
En Popocatépetl. Según especialistas, se trata de un objeto de aproximadamente 1 kilómetro de largo por 200 metros de ancho. No se puede apreciar de dónde viene, pero con una velocidad mayor a la de un avión, pareciera que entra al cráter. Así se ve de cerca. Es un cuerpo cilíndrico, se aprecia un exceso de brillo en su cara frontal y una sombra. Acudimos con la astrónoma de la UNAM y miembro de la Unión Astronómica Internacional que ha revisado a detalle los objetos luminosos vistos en la zona hace 15 días y en abril pareciera que entra al cráter. Velocidad mayor a la de un avión, pareciera que entra.
Look how the check this out. Look on Soho. You're gonna see a cylinder, all kinds of objects cruising by at immense speeds. I mean, how no scientists do question any of this irrational explanation. Compressed artifacts. There you go, did you see that? Look at the size of that cylindrical object. Just look at that. That's hundreds of thousands of miles long. Just look at the size of that thing and look at the cylindrical object that came to Popocatépetl, that went inside. And you can see that it's the same thing. Just one got short and the other is extra, super, incredibly long. But it's all the same thing. The EMVs can get huge or small at will. Dr. Norman Berglund explained that very clearly. He said that these entities can manipulate the electromagnetic field of anything and cause to do things that cannot be explained with conventional physics. This is just, NASA knows about all of this. This is just a big cover-up. They just don't want to tell us nothing because they will panic. The people really are not prepared. They keeping us stupid. They're teaching us crap that doesn't go with reality, like an actuality in today's world. We're not teaching our kids anything about science, about history, geography, nothing. All these events are all correlated, but nobody bothers except the elite. The very elite has the best teachers. I mean, the people that really know what's happening on Earth and around Earth, in the solar system and around the solar system, in the galaxy and the universe for that matter. There are many dimensions. The universe is extra-dimensional. We just don't know, cannot comprehend, because they're keeping us stupid with video games and soap operas and and bullshit news. After that cylindrical object went into the volcano, there was a 3.0 earthquake right there in Mexico City. And then few hours later there was a huge earthquake, 7.8, something like that, between Mexico and Guatemala, that borders Mexico on the southern border of Mexico. And they're still rescuing people, and nobody hear nothing about that here. How come? All we hear is the stupid shit about this general that had a lover, and but that general, something happened to him while he was in Congress explaining about the strategy in Afghanistan. Something happened to him when Senator McCain was questioning him, and he went into convulsions, and his face started changing, and that Senator McCain was horrified. You could see that he was just freaking out. Apparently he saw something in that guy's face that really freaked him out, because when the general left and got together and felt better and all of that to continue the hearing, Senator McCain told him that that was it. He didn't want to talk to him anymore. So imagine what that senator must have seen, that he just canceled the hearing altogether, period. And now the same general was named the head of the CIA, and for some bad reason, incredibly, he had to resign because they found out he had a lover, which is it's a no-no in the military, that you have, doing extramarital affairs and shit like that. Nevertheless, with a high-ranking general that is in charge of so much our security, so he really compromised everything by doing that kind of shit. But people are not paying attention to any of this. They're not paying attention to what's going on around the planet, around everything that is going on, because they're keeping us stupid. And that's why Bill Cooper and Phil Snyder were murdered, because they start talking about all of that. What happened to Kennedy, the last speech he gave, was about the military-industrial complex taking over the entire thing. And all these corporations are manipulating worldwide affairs to create wars, to create all kinds of disaster, and to make money and grab power, and whoever gets in their way, he gets erased. And that's what happened to a lot of scientists that have tried to open their mouth and tell the truth. Bob Lazar, the only thing he can show is a W-2 form from his taxes that he ever worked for the Naval Intelligence as a scientist in Area 51. That's when, after he opened his mouth and told about those UFO and saucer shaped craft that he saw, and the reverse engineering that it was going on at that location. Well, that is going on all over the place, but at the end it's all coming from the reptilian entities. They are manipulating people. They have penetrated the military. Half of the military high rank is penetrated by them. They control their minds, they control everything, and the other half is trying to counter that, but we are just so far behind in everything that we just don't have a prayer. And the people are very stupid.